So first, we'll get the coefficient matrix. Okay, so we'll do x1 in the first equation, 0, 1, 3, and x2 in the second equation is 1. First equation is 1, second equation 3, and then 7. X3 is 4, 5, and 7. And then we need to put the right-hand side here. Now we'll apply the series of row operation to reduce this matrix. So our first operation is going to be, okay, so this position has a 0 in it. So 0 is not an ideal number to start with. So we have to have a non-zero here. So then I can just replace these two start with. So this is row 1, row 2, and row 3. Replacing it. So I'm just going to write it like this. Put R2 in place of R1. And we'll get this. So we'll get 1, 3, 5, and then -2 here. And then 0, 1, 4, -5. Then this will stay as it is. This is 7, and then 6. Okay, now this is our ideal position to start with. That has to be non-zero. Okay, now the next row operation will be, see, this is already 0. This position is already 0. We don't need to do anything there, but we have to make this position 0. So therefore, I will multiply the first row by -3 and add it to the third row and put my answer in the third row again. And that will be this. So 1, 3, 5, -2, 0, 1, 4, -5, and this becomes 0. So -3 times -3 is -9. You add 7, that's -2. -3 times 5, that's -15. Plus 7, that's -8. -3 times -2, that's 6. And 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay, now we move to the next row and pick the non-zero position. The next row is the second row, and the first non-zero position is this. And then we'll just multiply that by 2 to make this 0, and then multiply by 3 to make that 0. So I'm going to write two operations now. Okay, first I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do -3 times row 2 plus row 1 and put my answer in row 1. And then I'll multiply by 2 times row 2 plus row 3, and I'll put my answer in row 3. So in this step, I'm going to apply two operations. So okay, so this is 0, so that's not going to change. This is 1. This will become a 0. -3 times this number is -12. Add 5, that's -7. -3 times that number is +15. So you subtract 2, that's 13. Okay, this didn't change, so I'm going to copy this as it is. And then I'm done with this operation. Now I'm doing this one. So this is 0. This will become 0. And 2 times 4, that's 8. And you add -8, that is 0. And then 2 times this number is -10. Add 12, that is 2. Okay. So now at this step, if I want to rewrite it, okay, let's just rewrite the system again using this form here. So the first equation is going to be x1. x2 is 0. So -7x3 equals 13. And then the second row will give us x2 plus 4x3 equals -5. And the third equation, you see the coefficient of x1 is 0, x2 is 0, x3 is 0. So basically, you're going to get 0 here equals 2, but this one is false. So therefore, this system will have no solution. So we can have the left-hand side all 0 and the right-hand side a non-zero. So whenever you get a row that has this form, just writing in a general case, and this is some type of number, let's call this b, and if B is non-zero, then the system will always have no solution. So we need to watch for a situation like this. So basically this system has no solution.